Today, Medellín feels completely different. It's a holiday, it's Monday morning, streets are quieter, traffic's lighter, barely nobody on the streets. Entire city just feels so relaxed, chill. So normally these roads are full, motorcycles, buses, taxis, vendors, non-stop movement. But today there's a real calm energy moving through the city. And honestly, these are some of my favorite days. Just ride peacefully through Medellin. I really appreciate this atmosphere today. The neighborhoods, I get to really pay attention to the architecture, the buildings I'm passing, the restaurants, just the rhythm, everyday life here. So right now I'm riding through Laureles, one of the best neighborhoods in Medellin. I've been living in this neighborhood in particular for 7 months. And what I've always liked about Laureles is the balance here. Not a lot of tourists. Yes, you'll have some foreign people come in on some Airbnbs, but normally mostly locals. So it feels modern, but it's still relaxed. It's busy, but it's not overwhelming. So, we have amazing cafes here, restaurants, gyms, parks, motorcycles everywhere. People outside walking, meeting friends, drinking coffee, enjoying life. So it has this energy that feels alive and without feeling chaotic. So after spending more than 23 years between Colombia and the United States, I've realized something important. Environment changes people. The places you spend time in affect your mindset. It definitely affects me. My stress levels have decreased incredibly. My habits are better. My routines are better. I'm eating better. I'm going to the gym every day. Even the pace of my thoughts, kind of like a calm has come over me. So over time, I became much more intentional about creating environments and systems that improve the quality of life instead of constantly draining it. So when I first came here to Colombia years ago, back in 2002, I never imagined how deeply connected my life would be, and eventually, become how connected my life would be coming to this country. So I got married here in Cúcuta, Colombia, which is on the border of Venezuela, literally just a bridge connecting Colombia and Venezuela. So it was in this city in Cúcuta on the frontera in 2002. And there, little by little, Colombia became tied to almost every major chapter of my adult life. My family, my relationships, my children, my kids. My son is 21, my daughter is 17. I've had businesses there in 2002. My routines were there, traveling. I'd spend 3 months a year there, almost every year. Holidays there, Christmas, New Year's, my birthday in June. So everything, my celebrations, the difficult moments, growth, memories, all connected here in some way. So for many years, I spent 2 or 3 months in Cúcuta, and those experiences really shaped me more than I probably realized at the time. So some of my best memories, honestly, were the simplest ones. Going out dancing with family and friends. My ex-wife is from Cúcuta. I've been divorced 3 years, and my ex-wife has a huge family. She has something like 140, 150 first cousins. Huge family. Most of them lived in the same neighborhood. So everybody knew everybody. I felt like a rock star there. I'd go out with the uncles and the cousins, and we'd go play pool every night and another game called Tejo. I'll let you look that one up. That one's a little bit more complicated. I might need a whole nother video for Tejo. So Tejo, Tejo. Old school game. So anyways, all that was a lot of fun. I came here for watching the World Cup in Colombia. It's just amazing. The entire city is electric. Everybody's rooting for their country here in Colombia. So even other things like birthday parties are just special here. Holidays-based celebrations are incredible here. They celebrate like there's no tomorrow sometimes. For my kid, even like our first communions, hundreds of people at my children's first communions for both my children. So traveling, and I also did a lot of traveling here. Into the mountains, the rivers outside the city, the Andes Mountains, and a lot of rural areas I've been to out in the state of Norte de Santander, which is in Cucuta, Rio Zulia, Rio Pamplonita. So beautiful, beautiful rural areas. I don't think any foreigners have even been there. So that's some of the main, even going, other things I love to do there was going to the local restaurants, going to the gym consistently also, and building those routines there over the years. So one thing that Colombia has really taught me early on is life is not only about productivity and pressure. You know, experiences matter, relationships matter, energy matters, environment matters. So, you know, in the US, you know, life for me was very structured, very fast-paced. I mean, I worked for a huge company. I worked for Bank of America Corporate Center. I've worked for the largest healthcare systems, things like that. So I was very focused on work and constant achievement. I mean, there's value in that, but over time, I also realized how easy it is to lose my balance mentally if you just never slow down. So one thing I've also always appreciated in Colombia is that the people still know how to enjoy everyday life, and that's what really, really, you know, became a passion for me to learn about how they are enjoying everyday life. Such a great education for me. So people spend time outside all the time. Families gather together, friends meet often, neighborhoods, businesses stay active, people stop to talk. They love talking to me. Amazing how many people I'll just stop. They figure out I'm not from this country, and they're like, oh, where are you from? Where are you from? And they're so curious. It's just beautiful. So there's still a strong social energy here that many places slowly lost over time. And I can say honestly, living between the two worlds for this long changes your perspective completely. You stop looking at life in the black and white. You begin seeing strengths and weaknesses everywhere. The United States offers opportunity, structure, ambition, efficiency. Yeah, I love working for the dollar. You know, it's definitely much stronger than the Colombian peso. But Colombia offers connection, atmosphere, spontaneity, completely different pace of life. So over time, I stopped trying to choose one over the other and just became more interested in creating balance between both worlds. So that's really the entire idea behind Dual Life Systems, my channel. Building systems that create, at least for me, the freedom. My health is improved, my clarity, discipline, flexibility, just a better overall quality of life, long term. So no fake internet lifestyles, not pretending life is perfect, just real systems that help me. It really helped me stay grounded while continuing to grow. So one of the things I mentioned in another video of mine is fitness became a huge part for me over the years. No matter where I am, Medellín, Cucuta, Charlotte, India, you know, I look for a gym. The gym helps me keep mentally focused and disciplined. Training consistently became much bigger than just physical health. You know, it became stress management, structure, confidence, mental clarity. So that stability during difficult periods, I needed that stability, especially during difficult periods of my life. And you know, life definitely changes. Marriage, I'm divorced, raising children. I basically raised both my children from birth to high school and beyond. So marriage, you know, divorce, business responsibilities, just getting older, you know, changing priorities. So all of these experiences slowly force you to think differently about what actually matters long term. You start to realize that peace of mind is valuable, health is valuable, time becomes valuable, freedom becomes valuable. So it's one thing I've done really well incorporating into my life. So there's also other reasons I wanted this channel to feel, you know, that's another reason. You know, I really wanted this channel to feel authentic instead of overly polished or fake. I want to document real experiences. This motorcycle ride, you know, I'm just one take through the city, of Medellín, looking at local neighborhoods, experiencing them on my channel with you. Hidden restaurants, gyms, cafes, business life, routines, reflection. You know, the reality of building a life between, for me at least, Colombia and the United States. After more than 2 decades connected, I feel so connected to both places. More so here now than ever. So moving forward, this channel is going to become much bigger than just motorcycle rides or lifestyle clips. I want to show the real Colombia, you know, that many people never experience. And I'm going to be posting a lot more videos. So, my next ones are probably going to be in the evening nightlife. And this video, I'm actually right now on Avenida 70 at the moment. And that is a hot spot, crazy nightlife. Right now it is early morning and slow. In the evening, boy, it is every single day party haven on that street. So I also want to talk more about mindset, routines, productivity systems, discipline, health, and on this channel, creating balance in the world that feels more distracted and, you know, and overstimulated every year. Honestly, because I think many people today are searching for something deeper than just entertainment. People want freedom, clarity, better systems, better routines, better environment, and a healthier way to live. So one thing I've learned after more than 23 years connected to Colombia is that your ordinary daily life eventually becomes your real life. And for me, the routine is just repeats every day. You know, go to the gym, make sure I go to the gym. And I'm thinking about things that lead to my businesses. I have 2 bars, one in Wes and the other in Patty's Bed, 20 minutes from me. And to make sure it's supplied well, go there in the evenings and about, and really enjoy it. I meet so many people in my bars, and it's just one of the best experiences I've had in my life. So as I ride through Laurel's today, seeing the cafes open, the motorcycles moving, they're moving kind of slow through the streets. You know, usually people are racing around like crazy. It's nuts. And like I said, it was fairly intimidating when I first got my license. I did my school here for 6 weeks, motorcycle classes. And in the very school, they issued me, there's a little office there where they issued me my driver's license. So it's all like an all-in-one. And to be honest with you, they even gave questions on the test because the test is all in Spanish. And that was not easy. So they even gave me a hand on that. So I was really appreciative of that. So that's what my channel is all about. Moving forward, building a more intentional life between 2 worlds, continuing to learn and grow, stay disciplined, stay healthy, appreciate the journey, and inspire other people to create better systems and a better quality of life for themselves along the way. So I'm just gonna let you watch the rest of this video and take in the atmosphere of Laureles, beautiful mountains surrounding the city, and a very peaceful day here. So please subscribe to my channel, and I'm gonna have a lot more great videos coming. I'm new to this channel, I'm new to YouTube, and so this is very raw for me, very raw. So I'm gonna get better, I promise, and enjoy the rest of the video.